And it looks like up next we're going to get our first winner's side top 8 qualifier between Switch and Grease Almighty.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. Switch, you know, he was on stream before the Maypul from Tri-State.
Are we going to get a set without Maypul?
Himself higher. Well, we got the fleet.
We had the fleet. The fleet
no,
was on side.
You're right.
But
we have had Maypul.
No, we had SkyJ's fleet versus Big Ol' Elephant.
Yes, we had the one game. We've had Fleet or Maypul every single game, which honestly feels like my experience playing this game online so far. They seem to be two of the more popular characters out there, and that's pretty cool. On the flip side, though, Grease Almighty is a ultimate player from Indiana.
Oh.
So two very different walks of life. He is one of the higher-ranked PR players in that state, has kind of fluctuated between, I think, 1 and 4, depending on the point in the game's lifespan and the season. But very talented player in his own right. Not someone, you know, being from Indiana, outside of Full Bloom, which was away for 5 years, and this year, you know, they've had the Afterburner series, which are regionals. But other than that, like, you don't see them travel a ton, so it's not, you know, not someone we've necessarily seen out in the wild in other regions, especially not in a game like this. So very excited to see what he does here against who we know has been one of the best Beta Rivals 2 players in the world.
Do we know if or do we know who Grease Almighty is going to be playing?
I don't. I unfortunately do not.
Okay.
But we will find out in just a second.
I can kind of see.
Is that Maypul twice?
That might be a Maypul Ditto.
Are you okay, Last?
I'll be all right. I'll be all right.
Listen, I just think it's crazy right now. Like, I could be asking you if you're okay. I could be asking about your health. I could be making a Street Fighter reference. I could be making a Smash reference.
He's everywhere now.
Yeah, or a King of Fighters reference. We need... Dan, if you're watching, Dan, we need a Terry. We just need a hat. We just need like a Fatal Fury hat for all of the characters as a skin option.
I'll see if they can make that happen. But I think I did see double Maypul in like the instant before they started banning. Yep. All right. Saw the Fleet Ditto earlier. Or maybe not.
I was gonna say maybe it was okay. The restarting just wasn't quite ready on the situation yet. As opening out of the gate, it's gonna be both of them finding the early latch, but it's gonna be the special bubble to get the combo started. Grease is getting cooking early.
I actually don't know which one is which.
I think we've seen Switch play the green Maypul before, but yeah, who knows.
We'll just assume Switch is green Maypul and go from there. But if that is the case, Switch off to a poor start on the back foot, trying to fight out of the corner, but now has control of center stage. Tries to chase that neutral get up, but does not do so successfully, and you are gone.
Okay, I just heard someone shout out, "Let's go Switch." So it seems like maybe that was Switch.
I think Switch is the red one then.
Agreed. Just like finding the strong advantage stage here in the corner, but a good reversal option and gets the juggle. And we're seeing in this matchup something very interesting. This is our first real up air string so far. These combos have mostly been side to side rather than top to bottom.
Yeah, we saw a lot of that style of combo, the big juggle, big shark from Switch earlier when he was playing against Cross Slash, but is having a little bit more trouble doing it here. And well, looking to finish out the second stock the same way as the first one. Very nearly got the strong attack off the Vine pin.
I love that dash dance into the grab, right? Just utilizing the movement to find that continuation. And when you've got that special pummeled seed on you and the tether, it's just so hard to get away.
Okay, so Switch is player 2. We have full confirmation that he is the brownish, reddish Maypul, not the green one. Grease Almighty trying to tether out there, but just gets ignored almost. Yeah, it was that tether up there confirmed.
We saw SkyJ drop before, or sorry, we saw it get dropped last set by Leo found his way out against Benoit Blanc, and we saw it there too by Grease going for it kind of horizontally. Just the angle at which, while it is a true combo, the angle at which you're standing and how that tether whips you around based on the drift of both people might just put you in the awkward position for it to not quite connect.
Down throw here, and after a dominant game number 1 from Switch, showing why he is the first seed of this bracket first and foremost. Looking to do the exact same thing, but this stage a little bit harder to maneuver on Only that one far left platform that, you know, will start to shift across the stage, very like Smash 4, Smashville.
Yeah, unfortunately no balloon this time around. The only thing to pop is your opponent and the occasional second platform that might spawn in. And right now, though, it has just been the Switch show, as you were talking about, gets the tether, gets the reset, and the dunk. I mean, this one is just looking so brutal.
Well, is going to be able to get past Switch's ledge trap / edge guard combination, but might end up right out there again. Ooh, gets out of the grab with a swiftness. Does not want to let him, Switch put him where he wants him.
Yeah, Switch, I like that get up there into the shield. Has been someone very conservative with looking for these special get ups, right? Most of the time just taking it one step at a time. Both these players now with a tether on them means the stock might keep going or disappear like that, depending on who pushes it first. It's going to be Grease finally getting on the board and getting a lead in this game.
Grease Almighty with a massive lead, too, especially if you can get one of these low percentage Maypul combos. Tries to pop this. Keeping him trapped at the ledge. Oh, this is so much pressure on the shield, but he's survived through all of it so far.
I like the ledge reset there from Switch. It allows him to get behind Grease in an awkward situation below him and shark the disadvantage state so well. Right now, though, it's just going to be that at plant offline, and that confusion from Grease is going to let Switch get started, or Grease gets started once again as he continues to coast to coast. My brain kept saying the same name.
Yeah, so much damage coming out from Grease Almighty. An opportunity for Switch to turn that around, though. Has him down deep, but the Shoryuken's going to be able to punch straight through all that defense and get him safely up to that stage. And so many vines just flying around. Oh, and that's the stock. Could Grease be on the verge of an upset here?
I mean, it's certainly possible, but he still has that extra game aim to work with. He is getting these combos started, gets the regrab now, and then looking for the double dunk. I like that just up air out of disadvantage there from Switch just to find the hit into the reversal, knowing at low percent it's not going to send you far away, but it's going to give him just enough room for a moment, and he's been doing a really good job utilizing crouch canceling to find reversal situations, but Grease just keeps picking them back up.
Getting back past a dare setup. Just barely surviving through all this is Switch, and he's taking a lot of punishment in the process of doing so. Pops up, platform tech chase opportunity, but the tech out isn't what's red. Off stage again. Switch has been successful every time until now when it matters the most, and we see back-to-back two stocks. They just traded off against each other. And we're on game 3.
Can you do me a favor? You're the one who's had bracket at your fingertips. Can we check? Is that the first game Switch has lost so far?
2-0, 2-0.
Because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure it is. Switch losing the potential no-hitter there. You know, as the 1 seed, gotta be sweating a little bit going into game number 3. This platform layout though is somewhere he's comfortable on. We've seen him at tournaments like Warp number 5 just absolutely steamroll folks when he gets to go here.
Uh-oh.
However,
that is not a good start for Switch here. We were talking about losing the no-hitter by dropping that second game.
He might
be losing winner's side altogether to this other Maypul, this Grease Almighty. He's not careful.
And that honestly would be the biggest surprise, right? Switch is someone who we know, you know, he's kind of the reputation, maybe the best Maypul in the world right now. So losing the Ditto, right, especially, not just the upset, gets absolutely crazy. But Switch seems to realize that, gets a special pummel, and now getting the advantage. They gonna miss that reset off the down air to keep things going, though, and now getting put back in trouble. Oh, this scramble just keeps going back and forth between these two. Ooh. But it's Switch who keeps finding the slight edge time and time again.
Well, it's Switch that's finding the edge in the moment-to-moment, but Switch is behind in the overall score. 41% on him on the second stock, finally manages to take away the first, so chips away at the extra credit that was built and now is getting close to an actual lead.
And do remember as well, right, that first stock was lost off kind of an SD, off an awkward situation, and a miss on the input. So now having a chance, right, once again, Switch just took 2 stocks like that last. Now it's a last time scenario. Grease on his last stock of winner's side felt so good a game ago, but right now, just Switch is not slowing down.
Not in the slightest. 28% already built in a great corner situation. Big pummel here, tries to tech chase, and is actually going to be able to do so successfully. It's just the long game has to wait until after the get-up attack clashes with the shield.
And that up throw at ledge, too. He looked for it. Grease DIing in. If you DI out, you just get down out there. And now going to potentially look for it again here. There's the DI out at the higher percent. Gets the reel back in with the seed off the 50-50. But Grease DIing that down just enough to make the dunk difficult. Finds a reversal too. Going to get it once, twice now. And that's going to be the stock. No, the Tendo saving Switch when he needs it most.
Yeah, Switch just barely holding on, but still has another stock to work with after this one. Anyways, just kind of laughing in our faces for even daring to doubt that the first seed of the bracket could end up in losers this early. A dominant third game after a rough start gets him into top 8.
And we may not dare to think, but certainly they think to dare.
I don't think at all.
Well, hey, that, you know what? Sometimes head empty, no thoughts.
That's how I like it to be.